Today we're here at pier number 50 on the Seattle Central waterfront. We're about to hop aboard the King County water taxi, which will take us across Elliott Bay into West Seattle. When we arrive there, we're going to go ahead and take a walk down memory lane to see a part of Seattle's amusement park history. I'm Gary Taylor, and this is Emerald City History Walks. Upon crossing Elliott Bay on the King County water taxi, you'll arrive at Seacrest Park. From there, you can rent a bike or take a walk up Harbor Avenue towards the northern tip of West Seattle. A half mile down the trail and you'll arrive to our destination. Where this pier now stands was once home of the first amusement park in Seattle, Luna Park. Luna Park opened in 1907 and was designed by famous carousel carver Charles Loof, the same man who carved and installed the very first carousel in Coney Island, New York. Luna Park was named after Coney Island's Luna Park and was built as a boardwalk park which sat over Elliott Bay. Many visitors of Luna Park would arrive to the popular amusement park by taking the Seattle Municipal Railway's Luna Park line or by riding the West Seattle Ferry on a route similar to the King County water taxi. The 12-acre park hosted a number of popular attractions such as a carousel created by Loof himself, the Great Figure 8 roller coaster, the Canals of Venice and Shoot the Chutes boat rides, and popular games of chance. The park also hosted several shows and performers like Uncle Hiram the Clown, Don Carlo's Monkey and Dog Circus, as well as a live bear pit. Park goers also enjoyed taking a swim at the park's natatorium, which featured several fresh and saltwater pools. From downtown Seattle at night, many people spoke of how you could easily tell where the park was because of its brilliant lights. It was called the nation's finest playground on the West Coast and was an incredibly popular place for people to spend their weekends and evenings. But not everyone was a fan of Luna Park, as many local residents in West Seattle were displeased by Luna Park's bar, which was the longest and best stocked on Elliott Bay. As people in West Seattle looked to prevent their neighborhood from being overrun by drunken people, they looked to become annexed by the city of Seattle, which would happen 2 days after the park opened. Their hopes would fall short though, as Seattle had been rapidly expanding and thus the concerns caused by Luna Park were not of high priority. Luna Park also faced several other issues that would cause it great difficulty. Multiple visitors experienced injury at the park, such as a patron who fell from the top of one ride and sustained a major neck injury. The park's managing companies were also in dispute with each other, which led to several lawsuits. Charles Loof became so frustrated with the situation that he sold his interest in the park and returned to his other operations in California. Before the start of the 1913 season, a new company would attempt to reopen the park but ultimately would fail in doing so. The rides would be disassembled with the carousel relocating to its new home in San Francisco, where it still operates today. Most of the park buildings would sit empty, as the only part of the park that remained open was the natatorium. That is until 1931 when it was destroyed by a fire. The cost to repair the damages to the entire pier would prove to be too much, so the pier was condemned. By the 1940s, the city of Seattle would acquire the area of the old park and fill the seawall that formed the pools of the natatorium. Then in 2004, they demolished the old seawall and pools and built the current pier that makes today's Anchor Park. Today there isn't much left to see of Luna Park, but during really low tides you can see the old pilings of the park. The pier that sits in its place offers incredible views of downtown Seattle. There are also markings on the sidewalk that pay tribute to the old park, including a diagram of the park's layout, as well as an image of the popular ride, the Giant Whirl. So while Luna Park has been gone for quite some time, its legacy lives on right here at the old pier. However, If markings don't quite satisfy your desire for nostalgia, there's a place just down the road that will feed that appetite. Just a 2-mile walk or ride down Harbor Avenue brings us to the Luna Park Cafe, a popular 50s-style diner that pays tribute to the park that once called West Seattle home. Inside the cafe, you'll find images of the old park, as well as some nostalgic items of the past, including old signs and coin-operated amusement devices, like a mechanical marionette called Peppy the Clown. The cafe also has a selection of merchandise available for purchase, such as t-shirts, stickers, bobbleheads, as well as a book about the history of Luna Park itself. Of course, if you're going to visit a restaurant, you have to try the food. I love a good French dip, and the Luna dip did not disappoint. But Luna Park Cafe's claim to fame is their milkshakes, and I'm definitely a fan. With some good food and unique decor, Luna Park Cafe is a great place to take in some nostalgia while satisfying your appetite. While the theme park fan in me really wishes that there was still a Luna Park to enjoy on this spot, I at least look on the bright side that there's a wonderful view of the Emerald City here. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed this visit to the Luna Park site and our look back at Luna Park, as well as visiting the Luna Park Cafe. Thanks for joining us here on Emerald City History Walks, and until next time, take care and safe travels.